Ừ. Đây không được nữa. The small light in the
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay, we're going to give everybody about 2 more minutes to join and then we'll get started. Okay, everybody, cameras on if you got them.
Woohoo! Welcome, Panthers. How's everybody doing? There we go. Excellent. Getting some faces there. And Sammy, we were worried about you, Sammy. There you are. You're a shadow to Simran. All right. We're going, well, we're going to miss that speech. I don't know.
Okay, Elsa, take it away.
Welcome, everyone. Hello to all our junior varsity and varsity players, as well as all of our parents and siblings watching from the live stream. Thank you guys for coming to our 2021 Tennis Awards ceremony. My name's Elsa, and I'm this year's captain along with Pranav. As you know, unfortunately, we couldn't have a banquet this year like we normally would, but I'm so excited that we're still able to have this event for us all to gather one last time, and also to celebrate our lovely seniors who are all moving on to the next chapter of their lives. Our tennis family won't be the same without you guys, but at the same time, we're excited for what's to come and for all your achievements for the next few years. What we've planned for today is to have our seniors give all their speeches, as well as for the coaches to present their awards. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's hop right in with our first senior, Samita from JV.
Oh, y'all are loud. Okay. Hi, guys. So for my speech, I'm just gonna kind of do like a thank you to Coach Gifford and Coach Laura for being such amazing coaches and like really prepping us for the real world, teaching us like real world values. And then I want to say thank you for all the like people in JV. Y'all have been a great family, and it's been a really good 2 years. Thank you guys so much. It's a good short speech.
We like those kind of speeches because mine's going to be real long.
Thank you, Sammy. Okay, now, most improved. All right, our first most improved awards are for JV. We have one for boy, one for girl. These are the people that, these are tough awards to give out, tough awards to select who's going to be it, because you know the goal is obviously for everybody to improve throughout the year. But these are the people that we feel kind of put in the most work, really bear down and tried their best to you know, step up their game, and we think that they did. And so, Coach, you want to say anything else?
Yeah, it's just you can see it on the court. You can see the way they're hitting the ball. You can see the way, you know, where they were at the very beginning of the year versus where they are now, and the way they carry themselves. So yeah, these awards mean a lot to us because you know, we want to see you all continue working hard and trying to improve. And so these students that we're going to call out for JV have demonstrated that they have definitely taken tennis seriously and tried to improve. So our first recipient is a girl.
Lydia. You gotta go real close over
Yeah,
here.
real close.
That is horrible lighting. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Okay,
There we go. So Lydia, and then our first boy.
Vikrant Kohli, congratulations. Good job. We are really proud of you too for being able to be selected, and we continue to want to see good work out of you guys. Don't let this award all of a sudden put the brakes on you. All right. And we'll be able to hand these out to you guys as soon as we see y'all during the school day
Or if you guys show up
tonight.
tonight,
Okay.
then we can give them to you.
All right.
Okay, Elsa, who's next?
Next is Tina with her senior speech.
Hey, my name's Tina. I'm on the varsity tennis team at Plano East. Sorry. I just want to start off like Sam saying like, you know, thank you for everything you've done. I really enjoyed playing tennis. Like I played volleyball my freshman year, so it was kind of like a change going from volleyball to tennis, but like I don't regret it at all. Like I feel like the tennis team is probably one of the biggest impacts like on my life. Through tennis, I was able to meet so many great people, and I've made so many friends through it, and like I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Like I'm just looking on the screen and I'm like, wow, like these people have made such an impact on my life, and if I didn't play tennis, I probably wouldn't have met them. So yeah, I don't regret anything.
Well, thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
Keep going.
Well, these are good short speeches. All right.
I know. Oh, varsity.
Okay, varsity most improved.
Yes.
All righty.
All right, and it's a ditto for the most improved.
Okay, I'll go first this time, Coach.
Okay.
You know.
Go ahead.
All right, for the boys, again, definitely a tough choice, but we felt this, and I felt, and Coach felt that this individual, kind of stepped out a little bit more in front of everybody of how hard he worked, and we really all enjoyed watching him play and see his progress and the way he just would grind on the tennis court. So the most improved varsity player is Strong. Strong win. All right, way to go. Strong. Congratulations, Strong.
Okay, and then for the girl, this person is a firecracker, to say the least. Probably works harder than most, I would say, and really has just shown us that there's nothing she can't learn and nothing she's not willing to put in the time and the work to learn. So without further ado, the most improved girl for varsity is Kyla.
Kato, way to go, Kyla. That was a tough one, too.
All right, Elsa, who's next?
Okay, next is Tao.
Hey everybody. I think most of y'all know me, and well, I'm a varsity, and in the beginning of the year I was on JV after not being able to play in junior year, which I know a lot of people get frustrated and joke like, oh, I'm gonna leave tennis, like I feel like it's gonna be so much better. After having to leave tennis, it's not. Like genuinely, I've had so much fun on the team, and I've made like so many friends through this team. And every single time I hear someone say like, oh, I want to drop tennis, it breaks my heart, because you guys don't realize how amazing this team is, how amazing an opportunity it is to be able to see your friends every single day and be able to spend so many hours just hitting with them and going to tournaments and just spending so much time on the bus together. I feel like these past 4 years have been so much better by being on the team. And I really want to thank the coaches for allowing me to have the opportunity to play and to be on varsity on my senior year, because I was scared that I was going to be on JV again. But I know every single one of y'all have put in so much work. Sanjana's mom is recording me making my speech, so it's putting a little extra pressure on me. But I just want to say I really love you guys, and that being on this team is truly worth it. I hope you guys see the value in it. I especially have, after my experience being both on and off the team. And so thank you to everyone who has made it so special.
Well, thank you, Kyle. We definitely will miss you, and you've been definitely a big asset to our team, so we appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Tao. All right, I guess that means I'm up.
Grit award, coach. Let's go.
Grit award. Yes, slow down. These senior speeches are going so fast.
I know. Believe.
All right. So the Grit Award, we've given this out obviously before. This goes to somebody that is giving 100%, whether it's at practice, whether it's at their matches, no matter what's going on with them, no matter, if they have personal things going on, whether or not they got health issues or injury or anything. This person is always trying their hardest. They're always pushing forward. They never back down. They're always ready to battle. And this year, the Grit Award goes to the backboard, AKA Sanjana.
Way to go, Sanjana. Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
You're welcome. You've earned it.
So next we're supposed to have Aaron. I don't know if he's here.
Thank you, Aaron. That was a quick speech. It was
All
very,
right.
very nice of you.
We're moving on.
Congratulations. Go to the next senior.
Okay. Simran.
Hi, everybody. My name is Simran. I've been on the team for 4 years now, and it's kind of crazy to see because it feels like so long ago since I started off with zero experience. I just walked in and I was like, I'm here and I'm ready to work. So I was grateful for the opportunity from the coaches. And so I got to learn how to play tennis right from the bottom and work my way up. And so I'm grateful for all the teammates that I've got to build friendships with, and all the matches I've gotten to play to improve my skills, and obviously Sammy here because we've been together as well. And so I feel like tennis has been a great experience to get to know people and also get to remain active. So I think you guys should cherish your memories here because it goes by in the blink of an eye. Thank you.
Hey, Vikram, turn on your camera, Vikram. What's the deal with that? That's freaking me out.
Thank you, Simran.
Yes.
My camera's broken right now, otherwise I would have turned it on.
It's like some kind of meditation going on. Simran, thank you very much, Simran. Yes, you did come in at the very beginning with very limited knowledge, and then you've held your own, kind of playing top of JV. So we, thank you for all your effort. Thank you so much.
Okay. I believe the Gung Ho Award is next.
Gung Ho Award. Yep.
Yes. All right. So the Gung Ho Award. This is kind of my special award, I guess, because it comes from the Marines. And Gung Ho Awards are always given out to the person in that unit that is the unrelenting fighter, the unrelenting warrior, really has that working spirit, that drive that just keeps not only themselves going, but just keeps everybody else going. They are that kind of like, they bring the esprit de corps to the place. They bring harmony in a way to the unit. And really what they are, they're dedicated to their craft, yes, but more than that, they're dedicated to others as well. And they're the one that just brings the name to the unit, brings the unit, like is the embodiment of the unit. So for us, it's the embodiment of the team and is the team spirit, and just kind of brings the best of what Plano East tennis is to the forefront. So that person this year is Elsa.
Woohoo! Way to go, Elsa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next senior is Sanjana.
Sanjana, all right.
Okay, hey guys, I got a little bit of a speech to say. Okay, so hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sanjana Pimaraju and I'm a senior on varsity. Just a little bit of background about me is that I picked up a racket for the first time on our very own JV team in my second half of my freshman year and began playing varsity the following semester. So for as long as I can remember, I've kind of seen the 4 laps that we run every morning for our warm-up as a symbolic representation of the 4 years of high school. Lap number 1 starts off as exciting, but a little bit dreadful. And as I said earlier, I started playing tennis in the second half of my freshman year, and I spent the first half of my freshman year on the Plano East soccer team. So I had played club soccer with the same people my whole life, but the transition to the school team didn't really feel like family for me. So starting second semester, I joined Coach Lara's PE class with plans to get the credit and get out of there. There's that dread part of that first lap. But after running the pacer test, Coach Lara asked me to play tennis, and I said a hearty no. But after much convincing from my family, I started to get excited about tennis. It was really scary, but I was ready for that challenge despite the unfamiliarity that kind of lay ahead of me. I spent every free moment I had practicing and moved to varsity in the second lap of high school with a love for sport coursing through me. The second lap's a little daunting. You're not halfway done, but you're too far in to stop, and you don't even really want to stop yet. Personally, my second lap was really tough. I began facing severe intestinal issues and was not allowed to play tennis for a while, despite just making the varsity team. After getting sick, I was sure that Coach Lara and Coach Gifford would kick me off the team because what use was I just sitting on the bench? But the reaction I received was beyond anything I could have hoped for. Both of the coaches showed me so much grace and love, and to this day, they continue to check up on me and my health. Having that support from coaches who had only known me for 6 months as an athlete was something that I had never even knew that I needed. Them and my teammates loved on me so hard and were my biggest supporters. It was then that I began to know the true meaning of bonding through struggle. My teammates became my family, and with the support of them and my real family, of course, I navigated my way through that tough season into my third lap. Everyone knows that the third lap is the worst. You're just over halfway, but you still have half to go. It's that lap that requires you to push yourself the most. I know I can speak for all of us when I say that last year, our third lap was difficult. We experienced the highest of highs, winning against Prosper in the bi-district championships and going to play Tyler Lee in the state playoffs. But we also experienced the lowest of lows after getting part of our spring season ripped away from us due to COVID. The thing about not having something is that you realize how much you need it only once it's gone. I never truly realized how much I valued the friendships that I made through tennis until we didn't have practice and I couldn't see my friends. Not only did the friends I made push me athletically, but they also make me want to be a better person on and off the court. Luckily, as a family, we made it through 4 months of no practice and came into our fourth lap stronger together despite our time apart. The fourth lap is a lap of victory and adrenaline. You look back at the last 3 and think, if I could do 3 before now, I can definitely do 1 more. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely like a finish strong type of person. So I sprint that thing. Our fourth lap was an unprecedented one. We never expected to finish high school without meeting our senior year teachers even once for class. But despite our physical distance, we grew together emotionally more than ever before. I became best friends with my seniors because we bonded over our fears and worries for college, as well as our hopes and aspirations. Tennis felt so much more special because we knew every tournament we played was one closer to our last. It made us work harder and strive to be better than ever before, and it was so wonderful to see even our new players succeed on every level as they started their first laps and I finished my last. I'm so grateful that I was able to grow with my team and watch each of you grow as individuals, and I will always be proud to say that I am and always will be a Panther.
Thank you, Sanjana. Very nice. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Sanjana. Next, we have our coaches awards.
That's you.
All right, being the head coach, I have the honor of being able to give an award to who I feel is one person that is pretty much the catalyst of the team, a person that, you know, has true spirit, a person that has, you know, kind of a devotion of kind of like carrying the flag. When you see those, you know, yeah, those flag people running across the football field, there's always that first person carrying that first letter, you know, fighting the wind and just, you know, just sprinting. And we have that individual on our team. And this person has just been dedicated that this person has just always just gone above the call of duty. And I'm honored to be able to, of course, there's a lot of good recipients on the team, but I'm just grateful to be able to give an award that is going to be on a plaque. All those awards that we give, they're in our trophy case. So we're immortalizing you guys that have, received the most valuable award, received the most improved, received the, awards that in the past. So, having your name on there means a lot. And so this person here, we take a lot of pride. We're going to definitely, miss this person when he's gone. So I'm honored to give Pranal Varanasi the Coaches Award for this year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do and everything you represent on the court.
Next, we have our captain speeches. Pranav, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. The easiest way to start off this speech is to say how grateful I am and how much I love the team, but that's boring, so let's save that for later. Can we talk about some of the crazy experiences this team has had over the last few years? For those of you who weren't there, you really missed out, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite tennis memory is when our 7'2", 280-pound former Marine of a coach, Coach Gifford, destroyed a door because he locked his keys in the yellow room. Also, when the coaches had to push our bus with the van, as all of us poor children froze outside because his bus stopped working at a tournament. For real though, the VIP treatment last year when we went to regionals was such an achievement for our team, one that I look forward to hearing about again in the near future. One thing is for sure, we were never the strongest team in the district, not even close. Yet, I love being a Panther because of the hearts we have and how we were able to keep our chests high and make the teams that were considered so much more superior go crazy. Oh, we made Flower Mound go crazy, all right. And to be honest, it was then that I appreciated being on Plano East Tennis, not just for the memories and fun I had, but because of the honor of the people I stood next to, even when our opponents were monsters. I love being on a team full of good individuals who knew how to hold up our team's integrity and pride. More than anything, as cliche as it sounds, this team has been a family. Many of you don't know this, but I was told I couldn't do tennis, JROTC, and IB multiple times over the last few years. My parents even spoke to me of quitting one of them, that one being varsity tennis my sophomore year. Although impossible, my experiences on this campus and especially on this team my freshman year were not something I could just walk away from. That is why I was ready to skip whatever classes it took to stay in tennis. Over the last few years, our team has changed so much with people coming and going. Looking back now, it is so interesting to see how the dynamic can change year to year, but there has always been a base structure and feel to this team. In these 4 years, I was able to be the varsity team captain for 2 of them. Let me just say, I truly enjoyed the team this year and being your captain. We were really able to play 2 seasons and continue with our normal ways even through the pandemic and the crazy year of school it has been. The fall was so much fun and I was thrilled about senior year spring semester. That's why it was very heartbreaking when I found out I had to miss the entire second semester, but all of you guys supported me through my injury and I just focused on doing the same for you on the sidelines. For your support, fun memories, and team spirit, I appreciate all of my teammates, former and present. Many people wonder why I'm so close to the coaches. Now, the coaches and I may not always agree, especially in critical times of a match. Sorry, Coach Laura, I will commit to the I formation next time. But on and off the court, the coaches have been the greatest mentors and family I could have asked for. Many of you know now a bit about what my family and I have been dealing with in our personal lives for the last 2 years. The reason I appreciate the 2 coaches so much, other than being lucky to have them for 4 years, is because of how much support they provided and how understanding they were to help us through it all. For this, I am, and I know my dad is forever, grateful for having the coaches who truly care. My greatest moments in high school stem from being on the team, and it is what has kept me going through these last few years. Even on the toughest and most stressful of days, I knew I had practice or matches to take my mind off of school and other things. The other day, I heard Coach Gifford say that once you're on the team, you're always on the team, and I believe this statement to be very true. Over years, I've talked to some of my former buddies who are doing great things in college, and they all have emphasized how much they miss the team. Even people like former captain Richard John have remained family, as she would check up on me and come to my tournaments when I was playing in Austin. Although I'm going to college a good walk away from Pesh, New York may be a small run, actually. I promise that I will be around and that I will always be for you all what Richa was for me. Anyways, I wish the best of luck to all of you in the future, in your futures. Whether you are graduating or continuing your tennis and high school journeys, I hope that you all work hard and continue to do great things on the tennis court and in all aspects of life. Remember the lessons you have learned from being on the tennis team, because I know for sure that I will carry them with me for the rest of my life. I would truly miss all of you and thank you for the greatest experience of all, being part of a team and a group who cares. Thank you.
Pranav.
Thank you, Pranav. You almost got me. You almost made me cry. Like that close.
Say thank you. I
No,
tried.
coach doesn't have tears. Coach has no heart.
That's so mean.
That's so true. I'm so good.
All right, Elsa, it's your turn.
Hi, guys. I would like to start off by saying that it has been a privilege this year to be captain for you all amazing and just beautiful people. I have so much pride in being a part of this team and in representing Plano East at tournaments. Our sportsmanship is something that really stands out, not only to me, but our coaches as well as other schools' coaches. And I see the way we carry ourselves at tournaments and how we always try to bring each other up and how we serve to be good examples for other players there too. And a huge amount of credit for this, of course, goes to our coaches, Coach Laura and Coach Gifford, for always teaching us to not only be good tennis players, but more importantly, to be good people. So this was my first year on the team, and frankly, I was a little nervous, especially in the beginning. It was a very long pandemic summer, and I also just didn't know what to expect coming back. But I was very pleasantly surprised by how welcomed and wanted I felt on the team. Coach Laura and Coach Gifford work so well together, and I think their positivity is very contagious. And I think that's really what helps motivate us to be the same way. Our team is a very close-knit group, and in playing tennis together, oftentimes we become very vulnerable. And it's not something I expected, especially coming from a background of a lot of individual tennis. But I really appreciate how in those vulnerable moments, the support of you guys really helps me stay positive and motivated throughout my matches. And even if the match isn't going my way, I'm just knowing that you guys are there gives me a sense of responsibility to still try my best and represent us all in the best way that I can. I think our tennis family is a great support system, not only for on-court matches, but also for what happens off the court. 2 of our players lost their father last month, and obviously it was an extremely difficult time, and it's an unimaginable pain, and we all as a tennis family are and will continue to grieve with you. Farther than Pranav, I want to let you guys know of how proud we all are of you two for being so strong. And thank you for letting the team try their best to be there for you in those vulnerable times. And I'm so glad to be surrounded by such kind-hearted and loving people, and I hope that you guys felt the same way. I truly love this team, and I'm so beyond excited for next year too. I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you even more and making more memories and experiences, and of course, improving on tennis. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Elsa.
Good job, Elsa. Elsa almost got me too. I guess I'm just feeling emotional today.
You must be in a lot of pain or something.
Yeah. All right. I don't even know if I should give my
Is it your
speech.
turn?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's my turn, right?
Knock it out.
Also, it's my turn. Okay. I don't know if I should give it though, because I feel like everything's already been said, but let me give it a shot anyways. Today we are the lucky few, the tennis family here, because while everybody else is being, isolated and confined and feeling helpless, we're not. We remain connected and empowered by each other. This is the gift of being a part of the team. We don't have to face this whole pandemic, this whole challenge alone. Right? We have each other. And this year has been full of challenges. However, this has not stopped our team ever from moving forward, continuing onward and pushing ourselves to be better. It is only because we have persevered that we can look back on this last year and be proud of what we have achieved. Perseverance is more than just mere survival, more than a simple acceptance of your current condition. Perseverance is having the courage and prudence in the face of great challenges. Perseverance is steadfastness in the face of danger. Perseverance is staying the course, sticking to the plan, doing the right thing despite all hardships. Being a military man, when I think of perseverance, I think of war. And to me, there's this great movie that represents perseverance, and it's called Hacksaw Ridge. It is the story of Desmond Doss. Doss did not believe in the use of violence, but was still committed to serving his country because of the attacks at Pearl Harbor. So during his training, his instructors and commanding officer continuously tried to remove him from service because he refused to use violence. But he pushed on, and he continued to push on, despite all the hardships they threw at him. And eventually, he would graduate from basic service or basic training and become an Army medic. During the Battle of Okinawa, Doss was hit with a grenade, then shot by a sniper, and then nearly blown up by his own artillery. But he did not let any of this stop him from serving and saving nearly 100 soldiers. For that, he would be awarded the Medal of Honor. Doss is the example of perseverance, but he was not alone. And we are not alone. And we are not without our own examples of perseverance. Sanjana, despite her health ailments, continued to practice, worked hard, and compete. Jordan fought hard to compete this year, despite her foot putting her in tremendous pain. And Jordan, I feel your pain. Jordan prevailed. She played. She pushed herself, probably further than she should have. And the final examples are the Varnasis. This family has been battling for years. Led by their father and his fight against cancer, they never gave up. They never stopped doing, and they never stopped thinking of others. The boys continued to work hard, both in tennis and in the classroom. There was no excuses, no request to take it easy, just devotion. For our team, the Varanasi family is our example of perseverance. But just like Doss, none of us have to be alone. None of you have to be alone. We are all here to shoulder this whole weight of our struggles together. You have each other, your family, which includes now your tennis family. Each of us here today is better because we made this journey together. We have learned from each other. We have learned from each other's struggles, and we have shown one another how to push forward despite any obstacles. We have found by doing this that the reward is greater. I lost my thought. Greater than we set out to accomplish, because the reward is our love for one another. That is why it is important to persevere, to show ourselves, to show others, and to show the world that it can be done. I know that all of you have shown me that, but just because this year is done and some of you are graduating does not mean that you are finished. There will be more struggles, more times that you will need to be tested, but do not despair. Remember these times. Remember the examples that we have. Remember each other. That is what family is for.
Wow. Thank you, Coach. I'm next.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how do I follow that? Okay, guys, mine's going to be a little longer.
Yeah. Does everybody have snacks? Anybody need to take a bathroom break? We may be here a while.
Oh, just joking. I'm going to cut some short. When some people don't show up, and we can pass their name and things like that. These are the 5 steps to greatness. I'm proud we're all here today to honor our players from the Panther family. That's it. We are a tennis family, just like a normal family with kids that grow up and leave the house. We have some family members who have reached that milestone. Pranal Varanasi, Sandana Pimaraju, Aaron Chong, Tal Nguyen, Tina Gwynn, and Simran Warich, and Sammy Shanar. These family members will go off on their own unique life journeys and encounter the unknown, the future, which brings with it some joy, some happiness, some hardships, some challenges and victories. But each family member, we hope as coaches that we have instilled in you how to be humble in victory, how to be hopeful in defeat and in disappointment, how to believe in yourself when you take on hardship. Knowing that the key to success is having confidence in yourself, many of you have done the math and figured out if you work hard and you focus on your target, you're more likely to hit that target. So ask yourself, what do I need to do to hit my target of success? Here are 5 things that you have been doing for us at East on those 8 tennis courts that you need to continue doing once you leave us to hit your target. Number 1, show up. That's right, be on time. Make sure you set your alarm for that 5 a.m. bus departure. No one is forcing you to be on time, but it means everything to us coaches, your future teachers, and your future bosses. I've been burned as a coach by many tennis students saying, I'll be there in the morning for a tennis lesson at 8 a.m. comes, 8:15 comes and goes, and then 9 a.m. I get a phone call. This is the excuse time. Well, my alarm didn't go off. My parents' car wouldn't start. Traffic was bad from here to Kimbrough Stadium. What is that telling me about that person? Plain and simple, it's not that important to them. Players, your excuses don't erase the stain left behind by being irresponsible. Your word says everything about you. So if you say you're going to do something, then do it. You heard us all say actions speak louder than words. Please be a person of your word. It doesn't cost you anything, or does it? Number 2, have a good attitude towards sweating, working hard for a purpose because you're an athlete. You see, it's all about learning to enjoy the process, the daily grind of making progress. What you're obtaining is a champion mentality. Nothing good was ever accomplished without working hard for it. Being an athlete will open doors for you in the future. What automatically comes to someone's mind when you say you're an athlete is this person is a worker. We interviewed a candidate for JV, the coaching position, the other day, and this person opened up their first few comments about herself as being an athlete and being athletic. It immediately told me that she valued her athleticism as an asset, and it got her hired. She elaborated on saying she competed for 4 years in college and knows what it takes to be dedicated to a sport. Waking up early, getting to practice early, and leaving late after practice is over. She went on to say she enjoyed those years of her life and it made her who she is today. I bring this up because you're an athlete and you'll need to stay an athlete after you leave us. Being an athlete will keep you sharp, and it'll prepare you for the unknown, which is your future. Be ready when you get the opportunity to shine for being an athlete. Number 3, be consistent. Be like the winner you want to be that shows up to practice and school with the mentality of, let's do it. I'm good to go. Let's knock it out of the park. This is what winners say and do daily. When I ask Coach Gifford if he's ready, he always responds with, I was born ready. You see, what you're showing us is that you're reliable. When you are labeled reliable, then you get it. You are now on the road to overcoming obstacles and building strong bonds with your friends, co-workers, and bosses. They recognize you as one with value, a person that can be depended on when others won't deliver because the price is too high to pay for showing up and having a positive attitude. Number 4, trust. Trust in your parents' advice. Trust in your coaches. Trust in yourself. Remember, champions do what no one else wants to do. I know students who couldn't be advised after he graduated. He had all the answers. Smart, but didn't have the work ethic. Didn't have the trust in doing what others interjected. He had it all figured out. This person is now miserable. Barely gets by, does drugs, changes jobs often because mysteriously the money register came up short. Bottles of wine had been stolen. Reason after reason, having to find a new job. Remember, misery likes company. Non-listeners want others to be like them, short on luck, have a sucky attitude that don't care about anything that involves hard work. Don't be like that. Instead, be the opposite. Take advice. Listen to someone you admire. Don't make excuses and be honest with yourself. Learn to like studying and working hard because that takes discipline. Make sure all of your close friends have that same work ethic and value because the friends you hang around with and the books you read now will determine where you'll be in 10 years. Number 5, forget about what others say. This is what others have a tendency to say. It can't be done. It's too hard. I don't want to do that. It takes too much time. I don't want to go for that degree. It takes too many years. You have to quit listening to voices of doubt. We say starve doubt and feed belief. It is your job from now on to hear only the voices of encouragement and never give up on chasing your dreams. When doubters see failure and they try to discourage you, ignore them. And remember, opportunity doesn't come dressed up in a nice shiny box with a bow around it. Opportunity comes in many shapes and many forms. So be on the lookout because it might be right in front of you. Junior varsity graduates, Simran, you've been a true winner, a true warrior. You came to us with very little tennis knowledge, but you brought your heart with you each day saying, I can do this. And you got better each day. And you won several medals in the process. You exemplify what we're talking about. You are an athlete. And I'm proud of you for how you have carried yourself, the way you compete, and how you've shown others what fun you can have if you don't give up. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Samita, we know you as Sammy. You have been a joy to work with. Each day you brought enthusiasm and desire to win to the court. You always made us laugh, and your fun personality and smart remarks kept us coaches on edge. We still don't know how you won so many matches, but that's a conversation for another day. Your uniqueness and charm will be greatly missed next year. Thank you for everything you bring to the tennis court. We will miss you. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Tal Nguyen, you were here for one day and then you left us due to injuries, but then you returned and we welcome you back. And we didn't get enough time with you. You have always been a hard worker and a team player that you always seem to enjoy being out on the courts. We appreciate your dedication and fighting spirit when you were hitting the ball. We wish you the best, and we will miss seeing your smiling face at practice. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Tina Gwen, you have never shied away from a hard work, and you have filled in throughout the year in tough spots, playing some crazy doubles, and you held your own on the court. The harder the ball was hit, the more you liked it, and the more comfortable you were. Thank you for being a great team member, and you will be missed, and we wish you the best. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Sanjana, you couldn't have given more than you did in the years you were with us. You came from my PE class and jumped in, learned the game overnight, it seemed like, and off you ran, winning match after match. You won more matches with your will to compete. It was always a pleasure to watch you battle and play players with more experience. And there you were leading in the match, getting one more ball back. You showed us what grit looks like, and lots of your opponents respect you the more for demonstrating it on the court. You played and you practiced when you were ill, and you always found a way to deliver a victory, which speaks for the type of winner you truly are. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to work with you. You will leave a spot that will not be easy to fill because you were always so determined to win and compete even when you didn't have the energy, but you always had the will and the heart of a champion. We will miss you. We will miss you, your great attitude and your smiling face at practice next year. We wish you the best and know you will accomplish great feats in your future. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Pranav Varanasi, you didn't finish as we envisioned, but we knew you had it in you, which was a champion of champions. You had set the bar for talking the most, and no one will ever come close to surpassing you. Yes, Pranav, you have also set the bar for being a true team player and a believer in yourself, but more importantly, in your teammates. Watching you grind away in a third set tiebreaker, waiting till the last minute to turn a match in your favor will be something I will miss seeing. The magic you created with your two-hand backhand and your unreturnable serve when it went in will be greatly missed next year. You left your mark on the court because as a coach, you were everything we wish for in an athlete on and off the court. Your attitude and desire to work and sweat and cramp up like no one else is a true sign of your commitment to greatness. Pranav, you made us look good as coaches. You never gave up, and your determination and will to win will never be matched by anyone to come. Thank you for being the pack leader, and know your shoes will never be filled. Thank you for completing the task of being a graduating Panther. Coach Gifford and myself have enjoyed the many hours and the days spent out on those teaching courts, teaching you guys how to sweat and turn opportunities into victories. So go with confidence and know that you will succeed as those before you have done. Thank you and good luck to you all. Go Panthers! Guys, that concludes our.
You're taking their job away.
Oh, okay. Am I? Whose job?
That's Elson Pranav's job.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for coming. We loved hearing all of your speeches, and some of them were rather emotional. That was nice. Thank you for our seniors for sharing your thoughts, and also the coaches for your words. I hope to see you all tonight at Dave and Buster's. Be there at 7 p.m. Pranav, would you like to say anything?
No, just yeah, thank you, and we hope to see whoever can make it tonight. And yeah, let's finish the year with some fun.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for showing up. Wonderful time.
Thank you guys. We'll see y'all, some of y'all tonight. Sounds good.